Ben Roethlisberger didn't import a commie queen bee for his feral beehive.
Well said.
How's that going, AJ Hawk over in Ohio?
Oh, it's going well. They are taking to her well. So, yeah, hopefully she starts laying eggs very soon.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I don't want to focus too much on his commie queen bee
Sure.
that he brought into Columbus, Ohio, which they call the heart, right, of America.
Yeah.
He brought a commie queen bee into the heartland of America.
Now, we checked her out. She's not a commie. She's
Red
good.
Dawn all over again.
This is what he did for his
She's
beehive.
born in America. Born in America, roots from Russia.
KGB. He waterboarded her before he put her in the.
KGB. Oh, this is good. We should not dabble too much further into this, but I don't love what you did there. Should have been an American queen. And you know who I know would have done that? Man who's like a farmer. Okay.
Yep.
This man's got 40,000 acres or something like that. And he's out there wrestling the steer. He's out there planting the seeds. He's out there doing it all for his family and his country and for Buffalo Bills Mafia, as he was the first one to wear those incredibly cool Nickel City uniforms into the brand new stadium. Ladies and gentlemen, NFL MVP, quarterback for the Bills, Josh Allen.
Yeah, Josh!
I got one word. America.
That's right.
Hell yeah.
You heard about his commie queen bee he brought in? That's a real thing, Josh.
I was listening. I'm not mad. Disappointed.
Yeah. Disgusted, too, you could be. Because, you know, he had this feral swarm that he recruited to his hive. I don't know how much you know about the bees. He recruited them in there, and then he dropped a queen in there, and he was trying to get a Sharpie on the queen bee. Turns out his swarm killed the queen.
You into beekeeping?
I have been over the last 6 months or so, Josh. Also, I believe your great-grandfather immigrated from Sweden to start the farm, the ranch that you grew up on. So, I mean, let's not act like any of us are, originating right here. Let's be real.
That's fair.
You beekeeping these?
I knew it was coming.
Yes. Have you seen Odyssey? Okay, all right, let's move. Let's talk football. You're in the brand new stadium, okay? Obviously, the Bison are gigantic. The new stadium was debuted. You look great in the Nickel City uniforms, which are taking a lot of heat, obviously, but that's going to happen anytime something new. What were your thoughts on the new stadium and new era here? Brady is the head coach. Just kind of your mindset as a new vet in the league, but certainly new era for Buffalo as well.
Yeah, a lot of news, like you're saying. We got, as you can see this clip, new, that's to Khalil, throwing a new receiver, DJ Moore, new head coach, and Joe Brady, new stadium, new uniforms, got a new baby. So there's a lot of news in my life, and, we're just rolling with the punches. We're waking up, we're accepting what's going on, and we're just having a good old time up here in Buffalo, having fun.
Love that. Getting everything from Wegmans, obviously. It's the only place to shop and to stop if you need a good time in the Western New York area. You just talked about new babies. I saw you cry. I think it was a couple weeks ago talking about fatherhood and everything like that. Perspective changer quickly, huh? And how do you think you've carried that into work?
No doubt. Especially having a girl first. I think you become a little softer as a man. The heart grows a little bigger. I miss my family right now. We've been in camp now for 11 days, and hopefully I'll see him soon. But yeah, it's definitely a perspective changer. Things are in the world seem to matter less, and you just kind of bring everything back in internally, and it's the coolest freaking thing, though.
Isn't it crazy how much they grow too from one photo to the next? You're getting sent photos, I assume, and videos while you're there. You're checking in on them. And all of a sudden, it looks like a new human whenever you miss like 2-3 days. Excited for you to enjoy it all. And I think everybody's probably told you this, and AJ's told you this as well. It only gets better. Like, my daughter is 3 years and like 2 months now. We got opinions. We got ideas. We got guilt trips. It's phenomenal. And then little baby boy is like 2-3 months. He's starting to make noises. What a journey, man. It is crazy how it changes you, though. I'm going to be honest.
Yeah.
You think that'll help?
And it happens quick.
Does it help you football-wise? Is this going to be, do you think it's going to help you as a football player, and why? What a question. Let's figure out if you can give a good answer to that.
Yeah, let's go with it. I think it helps in terms of just like hearing people out. You got to listen to a lot of opinions, like you said, in the locker room. In the film room, you got to take it with stride, and I strive to be the best father, the best husband, the best teammate that I can be, and it's no different from anything else that I'm just trying to be great at whatever I do. So I think that's that's the switch in the mind.
I love it. Greatness obviously is something that, some folks have. Got to celebrate it this past weekend at the Hall of Fame. It was insane looking at all the greats. And then how all they talk is about how the prototype is you, brother. And it's been like that for a long, long time. So whenever there's a change at head coach for your team, there is a little bit of a reaction immediately. And before a game is even played, I think some people have already made up their mind whether or not Joe Brady was a good hire or not a good hire. What have you learned about Joe Brady now that he's the head coach as opposed to just the offensive coordinator? And how has the team responded to offensive head coach versus defensive head coach?
Yeah, I think the best thing that Joe has done, he's been himself. He hasn't changed his mindset, his personality. Team meetings feel like exactly how they've felt in the offensive room the last 3 years. He's authentic. He's got the respect of everybody in this building. And at the end of the day, people are going to have their opinions, but his mantra for us this year is put the ball down. Like, we're going to figure it out, when we come game time. And that's our mindset. Just, it doesn't matter if it's rain, snow, sleet, put the ball down, let's play some football.
Similar voice in that building, especially with how much success you guys have had. Felt like a good play, but if you guys don't win a Super Bowl, it's this guy's fault. They're going to say it. I mean, that is the pressure of being a Buffalo Bill, especially with you as the quarterback. So much fun to watch. I've loved getting to know Joe Brady. Always has a great fade, Josh. Always has a great fade.
Always, yeah. He stays in that barber chair.
Does he cut it himself, I wonder?
No, he does not. No, listen, Joe, he watches so much film that's honestly like a nap for him. He sits down in that chair, he falls asleep, and he wakes up a new man with a new cut.
Okay, good for Joe. A little therapeutic. Let me go freshen this thing up. Go ahead, AJ.
Yeah, Josh. So last year you guys were my pick to make it to the Super Bowl from the AFC. Honestly, a big reason was because I saw some behind-the-scenes footage of your offensive line and how much they got along, and just how much I loved watching them go back and forth. And I've seen recently you made comments about how close this team is, how it feels a little bit different than it has in the past. I guess, what is it exactly? Offense, defense? How are you guys gelling during camp?
Yeah, I think you guys have been in the locker room before. You understand when you sit upstairs in the cafeteria of certain guys sit in certain groups and kind of stays like that. But I think this team, it's so mixed, it's so diverse. You walk upstairs and it doesn't matter if there's an open seat next to the O-line, the D-line, the linebackers, whatever it is. You're sitting down, you're able to have fun conversations and just hang out. And at the end of the day, we just want to have fun. We want to play this game. We want to have fun. We want to do it well. And I think that when obviously when you play well, it's more fun. But we want to have that same energy each and every day. We don't want to change who we are. And I think from top to bottom, just how everybody is meshing and gelling, I think it's pretty special.
Man, I like that. Left side! Strong side! Left side! Strong side! That's what it sounds like. It sounds like we got some good chemistry brewing up there for the Buffalo Bills. There is chemistry always around this one particular player we have found. Go ahead, Tone.
Yeah, Josh, we were talking about him last week, and it's CJ GJ, one of your new defensive additions, who we know he likes to chirp as well. How's that? I know he was out for a couple practices. He's back now. That's awesome news. How's it been with you and CJ GJ across the ball from each other?
It's been awesome. We've been able to have some colorful conversations on the field, if you will. But we're going out there, and what I love about him, he's always in competitive mode. It doesn't matter what he's doing. He wants to win. He wants to let you know that he's winning too. And you need that on a team. You need a tone setter, and I think that's what he is for us. And, he's going to go out there. He's going to make plays for us, and, we're going to celebrate him when he does it.
Yeah, and he's going to start some rumbles, too.
Yeah.
He's unbelievable. He anytime something around him happens on the internet, everybody pulls immediately up. Bears, right? Mm-hmm. Saints guy just walks over to him, then he gets punched in the head, looks at him, yes, and then the guy punches him again. Mm-hmm. That's a great guy to have on your team. I do wonder, with your team, with CJ GJ on there, do you feel, because you were voted the most underrated, or
biggest trash talker.
Biggest trash talker.
I was the sportsmanship award recipient. That's what I was.
Yeah, you won both of them. That's the duality of man. Yeah.
Oxymoron.
That's pretty impressive, I would say. Can you say...
Did you just call me a moron?
Said it's an oxymoron.
I'm kidding.
You kind of are, though, a walking oxymoron.
Yeah, a little bit.
You're not supposed to be the sportsmanship award winner while also being the biggest shit talker at the same time. You've somehow crafted that. At this stage you have to be a different person. Obviously, now you're a dad than you were when you were younger, but it's been a little bit. Go ahead, Con Man.
Yeah, Josh, ninth year already. We were kind of looking around at all the quarterbacks in the NFL, and you going into your ninth year is just crazy to think about. Does it feel different now? Do you feel as though you've changed anything? Here's the list of the QBs. We're just kind of, reminiscing on, like, wow, all these guys, this is their league now. This is your league. Does it feel that way? Has anything changed, this offseason? And also, I read you are a chess guy. Look into the Scottish Gambit. It might change your game a little bit. But back to the football. How does it feel?
Scottish Gambit, check. It's surreal to feel like I've been here for 9 years. And I was talking to Rob Boris, our tight end coach, who's been here as long as I have. And it almost feels like Groundhog Day. Like it doesn't feel like it's been that long. It feels like we're just kind of doing the same thing. But it honestly feels like year 3. It feels like year 4. It doesn't feel like year 9. And just going out there and competing, having as much fun as I am, I think that's why it maybe feels like it's year 3, because I do have so much fun doing this. I take this with such great honor that I get to come and be the quarterback of the Buffalo Bills, and I get to live out my dream and be an NFL quarterback. So I'm just going to enjoy it as long as it lasts, and hopefully it's a lot longer.
That graphic was crazy. Because you guys, we feel old now. I feel like an old man now. 9 years for you is absurd. Feels like literally just yesterday you were Minnesota Vikings jumping over that guy. And he was standing straight up. Feels like literally just yesterday. Now you're MVP, multiple MVPs, multiple Super Bowls across the board here with the young lads. Obviously, Stafford, Rodgers, they're old.
Yeah, the old guard.
Very old.
They're very old, we know, and there's others that are up there. But this generation, it's kind of the middle of the primes of a lot of your careers. For you, you said Groundhog's Day. Not anymore up there in Buffalo. A lot of things different, man. Go ahead, D-Bud.
Yeah. Brand new stadium. Obviously, you went in there, you practiced in there, your new jerseys. What's your initial thoughts on that stadium? I know as a player of certain stadiums that had different sight lines, different eyes, different things. And on game day, on the sideline, are you a Jumbotron guy, or do you stand up and watch your defense, or do you just stay there making adjustments the whole time?
I'm a little bit of both. I do like looking up at the Jumbotron. Typically, if they're in like the end zone areas, when you're sitting there, your neck starts getting a little crinked. So you got to watch the field a little bit too, but making adjustments. Listen, I think the stadium is unbelievable, and I got to walk around it yesterday and check out some of the monuments in there. I don't know if you guys have seen the broken table. Oh, yeah. There's a lot of character. A lot of the art in the stadium is all local art. So paying homage to the local artists here in Buffalo, and I think that's something that they did so well, was they wanted it to be built for Buffalo by people from Buffalo, and I think they did such a great job with it.
Well, September 17th is the home opener against the Lions. And Josh, I don't know if you know this, we have been invited to do our show up there from the Bison.
Mm-hmm.
And
oh, wow.
Yeah, I don't know how that's all going to work still, because I don't think that's an ESPN game, but I've been told I can go from the Bison. So
on top of them?
From our understanding.
Inside of like the Trojan horse?
No, I'm thinking right there in front of these things, so we get the family up above us. We'll have Scott on the jib kind of working everything. And then
smoke coming down.
Smoke coming down out of the Bison's mouth and mine.
Yep.
Same time. We'll both be smoking all at the same time. We'll do that Thursday, September 17th, hosting the Lions. Thursday night, home opener of the new Highmark Stadium. Are you guys going to be wearing those Nickel City joints? What's the...
I hope not.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Yikes.
I don't think we are, but you guys not like them?
Are you guys the Buffalo Bills or the Calgary Stampeders?
Stampeders jerseys
like
are way better than those.
You got a Buffalo wing jersey?
I get it. Change is hard.
Change is hard.
You gotta have some change.
Change is hard. You're an instigator of change up there in Buffalo. And obviously there's always going to be some ripples whenever you break the tide a little bit. Those Nickel City joints might lead them right to the Super Bowl.
Good.
And that new stadium is going to be the home of so many celebrations and tables being broken. It's going to be a blast. And on September 17th, we'll be lucky to be there live for the home opener. And we can't wait to see you and catch up with the entire crew. D still up there, yes?
He is.
Okay. Golly. Close, though. I thought I had you. Hypnotized. I was talking a lot very quickly. Thought I was going to slip.
I'm on top of it. I'm 3 steps ahead.
Oh, you are on top of D, aren't
He's a
you?
chess player.
Yeah, you are. Hey, close Sicilian. Checkmate, brother. All right, have a good one out there. Tell everybody we said hello.
Sounds good. Have a good one. Thank you, guys.
That was Josh Allen.
Yeah, Josh.
So there's no way that's going to work because it's not an ESPN game, but we're going to try to get up there.
It's actually the first prime game, is what I'm realizing, because week 1 they don't get one.
Well, actually, I know who invited you, so I know it's going to work because they make all the calls.
Yeah, there was pretty high up invitation, and obviously feel honored and pumped about it. Can't wait to be a part of the spectacle, but logistically, I don't know how any of that's going to actually work.
No.
But we'll certainly act like it's going to happen at this exact moment, and we'll be pumped up about it,
Yeah.
won't we? We'll be pumped up
Maybe we
about
share
it.
a set
Yeah, yeah, that's never, okay, yeah, maybe.
because it's
Makes
not
sense.
on at the same time.